Morning. I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video because the day after I shot this video I found something really cool. So if you have bug or grub problems, at the end of this video I'm going to show you something really cool. But anyways, we're going to talk about pre-emergent, so hold on. So yesterday I posted up the fall lawn care schedule and I'm getting a lot of questions about pre-emergent. And I figured I'd just go ahead and answer some of those questions while I had a minute, so hold on. Hey guys, so it's kind of end of summer, it's really not fall, and I like to hold off on pre-emergent until the last minute. If you'd like to learn more, of course, get the Bermuda Lawn Guide. It's free, it's on our website. In the description below, I'll link to the Bermuda Lawn Guide. I'll link to all the products I'm talking about. And of course, hit subscribe. I think the button is there, I always forget. Anyways, let me just tell you where I am right now. So we scalped the front down to dirt. And as of this morning, we put down the new PGF Balance, which is a 10-10-10 with micros and iron. And it's the granules are size of sugar, which is what I wanted them to create for me. And it's done. And it won't be available on Amazon until the first week of September. You'll put it down, but I'll show you more here in a minute. All right. So here's the lawn. This is about a week and a half after the scalp, and we initially put down PGF Complete, and then a couple days ago we put down the Balance.
She's coming back, looking pretty good.
Still some weak areas, but probably another few days. We've got great rain coming in. Probably about 5 more days, it should be solid green, and we're cutting this at 1/2 inch now. My lawn, because it's so thick and lush, I have to use very little pre-emergent. I really focus on my winter and late winter pre-emergent, or even early spring, and that's about it. But majority of people are starting to see some weeds, and they're worried about, as your Bermuda lawn weakens, or your regular fescue lawn weakens, the other weeds can strengthen. So the winter weeds can strengthen, and that's really what we're looking at. But if you have, I tell people all the time, I don't care what time of year it is, if you have weeds starting to pop up, put down pre-emergent, unless you plan to reseed. Put down pre-emergent. You do not want to use a spray pre-emergent when it's really hot out. That's a question I'm commonly getting. Okay, Doc, it's 95 degrees and it's burning hot. I have had no issues with the granular pre-emergent in the description below. I have had no issues with negative impact during hot weather. I'm just letting you know. Of course, if you have brand new sod, you're not going to put it down because it can impact your root development. If you have brand new seed, you want to make sure that that seed is probably at least, probably 5-6 months old before you do that too. So the pre-emergent, basically what it's going to do is it's going to stop. Once seeds germinate, it doesn't stop the germination, but once a seed germinate, it stops the roots from growing. And with no roots, the plant dies. That's how it works. So this is the first day. This is the first day, and I don't know how long. It's cloudy and misty. I'm telling you, this is not early morning. This is like 9 o'clock in the morning for me, and it's misting out here. But I need to go over, let me show you barbs and why I'm putting some on barbs. Okay. So, see, I'm still, look at this. Even now, look at these beetles. These are African black beetles, and this is why you want to put down the double kill. We have picked up thousands of these, literally thousands of these things, and they keep coming up. Look at this. Watch. Beetles. Beetles. And every time we get some rain, we get more and more beetles coming up. Oh, grub. Look at the grub. See? Look at that grub. So people say that beetles and grubs aren't present at the same time. Wrong answer. Look at that. Beetle and grub. Look at this. This is crazy. Look. Beetle, 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 beetle. Look at that. Look at that. Is that crazy or what? I'm taking one step. Beetle, beetle. Look at that. That is crazy. Anyways, let's get back to the subject. This is why. All right, this looks like a little bit of spurge or something here. But see this right here? This is what I'm talking about. This is what we're starting to get. So we've got a little bit more over here. So it's time. It's time to put out a little pre-emergent. Now we're going to put down the pre-emergent. So anyways, getting to the pre-emergent, it's real misty and dewy out here. I'm going to use the Lawn Star from Anderson's, and I think it comes with the cover, but I've lost my cover. I think my wife moved it. So I'll show you a little trick when you got this light rain or mist. This is a good time to put down the pre-emergent because it is a DG particle. And when the water hits it, boom, it'll instantly disperse. So let's get this done. Okay, so this is the Lawn Star from Anderson's. I'll put a link to it. Any spreader that you have will work. I think this one comes with a cover, but I can't find it. I always blame the wife. I couldn't find it. So let me just show you a little trick. Take a trash bag and a clamp. You do not want these DG particles getting wet. Matter of fact, you don't want anything getting wet. So I'm going to put it in here, and I'm just going to put a trash bag around it. You got to keep this stuff from getting damp. Okay, so before I cover it up, I want to show you what I'm talking about. So these are the DG particles, and as soon as water touches them, it'll disperse the chemical, but you don't want them getting wet or damp before that. It's fine, I've got a lot of dew out here, and that's what I want. They'll sort of dissolve inside the dew, and then as soon as the rain starts in about 2 hours, it'll go right into the soil. But I want to keep this fairly dry, so I'm just going to clamp it just like that, and I'm ready to go. Now, I've said this before in some of my earlier videos. My favorite time to put out a granular product is while there's dew on the grass, and you'll see why. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch my left and right throw patterns, and I'll know exactly where the next line needs to go. So good stripe pattern, good stripe pattern, good stripe pattern. It's all perfectly aligned in here. I went back and touched that area. It's fine to allow it to go into beds. Come back over here, good stripe, good stripe, good stripe. Came back and hit this area. So your striping patterns, when you do it in the dew, will give you that perfect coverage. That's why you do it. I've put down about 2 bags of pre-emergent on about 8,000 square feet, which is a fairly heavy rate. But here's the important point. I don't have to come out here now and put weed killers on her lawn. I don't have to come out and spray this with negative weed killers that are going to burn the Bermuda. That's why I tell people I'd rather see you put pre-emergent down in the late summer when it's still hot, rather than a weed killer. Stop the new weeds. You know, maybe you can go out and spot treat the other weeds or pull them up by hand. Barb is out here on her knees pulling weeds. So if I get the pre-emergent out, I won't watch Barb sit here on her knees pulling weeds anymore. And that's what I'm saying. As soon as you start to see a little bit of a weed problem, put down your pre-emergent, put it down heavy. I don't have to do anything else weed-wise for this lawn, probably until maybe December. I'll probably come out with a heavy pre-emergent for Poana. That's about it. So I promised you something really cool about bugs and grubs. Every morning I come out and I see these armadillos that are out here digging in Barb's lawn, and they're digging up the grubs, and there's holes everywhere. So we treated twice with this double kill product. And I want you to see something. I'm going to call this the frustrated armadillo, because I want you to see he came out and he searched this entire yard and couldn't find any grubs to eat. And how do I know that? This is really cool. By the way, look how good this looks. Her lawn was horrible about a month ago, and then all the treatments we've done, it is pristine. It looks so good. Okay, but see all the armadillo tracks? He's in here searching. He's in here searching for grubs. And normally, he would have holes dug up everywhere. I'll show you one of the holes in a minute. But look at this. Look at how hard he worked this yard looking for grubs, because he knew that last week and the week before there were grubs out here. Wait a minute. He wasn't done. Look at this. Is that crazy or what? And as you can tell, no holes. Look at that. That is just crazy. He was searching so hard. Well, let me show you one of the older holes, and I'll show you what he does. This is what he does. Right there. They go in there, they dig, and eat the grub. And this place was just infested with these holes. But look how good her lawn looks. I know that this is a pre-emergent video, but this is also the time for the double kill. You've got to get some of the double kill and do a treatment. It's amazing. If you apply it correctly, and you got to put it down at the heavy rate if you have grubs, how it can help your lawn. I just thought that was really cool. Anyways, hope this video helped you guys.